Welcome back to the My Player Save this Saturday afternoon. Hopefully you've had a good start to your weekend, and fingers crossed we can continue that with a good start to my weekend, my player-wise. We came into this episode, or come into this episode on the back of a valiant effort against Chelsea that unfortunately ended in a 4-2 defeat. We haven't won in the league for 4 games, or 3 games even, 3 straight draws, and then the 4th game was that 3-0 win over Bristol Rovers. At home against Lincoln to start today, and then away from home against Morecambe post that. Both games should be victories, really. We are much better than Lincoln, really. If we look at the way that we've played so far this season, we've conceded less goals, we've scored more. We certainly should be beating them with 5 points clear after 16 games, and I imagine Morecambe are below us as well. Morecambe are rock bottom of the league, so we should be winning both of today's games, but whether we do or not remains to be seen. Of course, as ever, please do continue to leave your feedback in the comment section and drop the thumbs up and likes on the video. It really does help the channel out, and I appreciate it very much. And of course, let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see on the channel, perhaps a one-off video idea maybe that I could throw up as well if I have the time to make it. But for now, make sure you subscribe to the channel and you won't miss out on any more of what is already coming to you, which is this My Player Save and the Arsenal save. And for now, I'm just going to go for take 3 or 4 shots on target. And throughout the course of what is evidently going to be a rather damp 90 minutes, hopefully we can come away with 3 points and a couple of goals to boot. Sørensen picked off by Harrison Dunk. Works quickly through Digby to May. Brophy's out wide left here if they can try and get the ball out to him. Just ran offside, but he's back on now. Tried to lay that to him. It's gone to Dunk instead. Can he play me through that gap? He's done brilliantly. I just need a turn and then the ball. And Adam May could return it to me. Maybe he's taken his sweet time in doing so. Digby, not a lovely back heel, and it's an excellent goal in the end. If Harrison Dunk is onside, which indeed he is, Cambridge United lead by a goal to 0. And that was particularly impressive in the end. My frustrations at Brophy not immediately playing the 1-2 alleviated. Could have played me in, but as a team, we've scored a goal anyway. And what about that for an assist? Dunk on his right foot as well. Keeper definitely should have done better at his near post, but we'll take it. We absolutely will. We lead by a goal to 0 here against Lincoln early doors, and it's a great way to start the day. Lincoln not really had an opportunity to come forward yet, and continually that's the case because they're really poor in possession so far, and it's no real surprise that they are where they are in the league. Nibs plays Adam May in, and can he play me through that gap? Adam May, he has looked to do so. If I'm onside here, it's a great chance. I'm on, and I've buried it as well. Cambridge lead by 2, and again, it's all about the assist. The man in the middle dropped to keep me onside, the number 15 there. Inexplicably, really, because if he didn't drop more so than the rest of his defensive line, I'd definitely have been offside. But it's a really good finish. We have got a good finish on us, even though we've only got a finishing rating of 73. But watch the man in the middle with the white boots there, the number 15. I think when the ball comes over the top here, I am definitely offside. But he has, for no apparent reason, dropped with the rest of his defensive line and played me onside. So, tar very much, mate. Appreciate that. 2-0 Cambridge. Here's Diamond. ChesnoidGaming on the wing for him, but he can't seem to make up his mind. Getting a little bit dizzy, going backwards and forwards. That's a brilliant ball. They're in. Roman Villalba, Jacob Davenport, back to Villalba again. Okadina with the tackle. It's a corner for Lincoln. If we can keep them out till half-time, I'd be confident enough that we can see the victory through all the way to the 90th minute rather than just the 45th. At the moment, though, they are pressing, and that is worth an effort from Oakley Booth, but well wide of the target. That's Lincoln's first attempt on goal, and wasn't necessarily worth waiting for, unfortunately for them. That's a nice ball into Sørensen, and options out wide. Sørensen finds Diamond around the corner. They're going to get one back in stoppage time. Hopper looking for the ball in the middle. Does find Mandrieu. It's going to bounce free for Sørensen straight at the goalkeeper, though. 2-0 at half-time. They've had a little bit of a fight back, Lincoln, but we are comfortable. Sørensen into Oakley Booth. Lincoln looking to start the second half the way they ended the first, but our defensive line quickly puts any hope they had to bed. Adam May to me. Nibsy's there. I'll go again. Come on, play me, Harvey, quick. Adam May's got me in. Do I try from distance? It's worth a go. It's on target. I mean, it counts for my stats, I guess, but I didn't quite necessarily get the whip on that, or nor the distance I was hoping. I was trying to look for the far left-hand corner. And unfortunately, it went right down his throat. Adam May trying to squeeze it to me. Nibsy could go for goal. He's played it. Adam May helps it on his way, but it's easy for Rushworth to pick up. Could have just stood up and kicked it, but decided to slide and scoop. Didn't work. Wrong technique to go for there. Ibsen, Rossi, Zeno involved. Whack. I feel bad. I feel bad. That's the goalkeeping animation that has caused so much distress in the community so far this year. It's just not great, is it? This shot is basically straight at him, and you think, oh, it's just a simple save, and then they just fall over next to it. I mean, I take it. It's 3-0 and 2 goals for me, and I've got my +5, and I just need one more shot on target, and then I get my +70 Maverick points as well. But even with 2 goals in a 3-0 lead, I still only have a 7-point-something and not an 8.5. So I'm struggling to get the overall match rating to boost my manager rating. But never mind, my 10th goal in 17 League One matches. We'll try and get top goal scorer for this season if we can. We certainly should be up there given our overall rating. And, well, we are up there at the minute. So everything going according to plan other than Cambridge's league position. Want to get us towards the playoffs and give this side the chance of getting to the championship this or for next season. That's the plan. We're still only in October-ish, I think. October, early November. So there's plenty of time to do that. And fingers crossed we will. Sorensen back to Oakley Booth. Into McCowart. Looking for their consolation goal here, Lincoln. They might get it, actually. They will. It's brilliantly worked. Slammed home. And Lincoln do make it 3-1, which will help their goal difference and unfortunately not help ours. But at the minute, goal difference isn't our concern. It's just getting the points. And so far, we are getting the points to this point today. And with bottom of the table Morecambe next, albeit away from home. We've got to be making it 6 points from 6 today, haven't we, really? I don't really have any excuse to not. Given the way we've played here today, we can have every expectation that we will have a fantastic second game performance as well. And get the 6 points that we're after. Oh, Tracy's intercepted that. Can he go again? Play him in down the line. There you go. He's played me in. Oh, look at Adam May. And he's found Shiloh Tracy. We could be in for a fourth and get that +3 goal difference back. Adam May plays the unnecessary extra pass. That'll end with a corner. It will. There's the chance then for a fourth. That's short and won't get anywhere near me. Can Shiloh have a crack from here maybe? We're going to have to shoot quickly. Sam Smith played in. Holds the defender off. Back to Shiloh. And Adam May, I've told him to shoot. He will. Oh, and I'm glad I did tell him to shoot. I think the keeper might have gotten a fingertip to it. We'll need to see a replay. But we do get the +3 goal difference back again then. Their goalkeeper's had a nightmare in this one. On his left foot there, Adam May. I need to see a closer replay. This should show us. Does the keeper get anything on this? I think my guy's trying to stand tackle there. The keeper's not even anywhere near it. What an unbelievable goal from Adam May that is. Battering Lincoln from start to finish. 4 goals to 1 we win. Do I get a match rating of above 8.5 perhaps, please? Considering I scored half the goals. 8.4! Of course! As if to rub salt in the wounds. And 8.4. Just 0.1 below what I needed to get my manager rating up. Never mind, we've got some extra skill points and another perk available to us. I wonder what level I need to be actually to get another perk. Oh, there you go. I have another empty slot now. I'm not sure when I achieved that, but we'll take it. Boost passing attributes for a short time after assisting a goal. I want something that helps the team, really. If there is the opportunity. The team press obviously helps the team. I don't need the first time finish. Last defender, clutch save. Poacher we've used, but I really don't need the boosted finishing stats at this stage. There's nothing there that actually actively helps the team, really, so I shall go with the active first touch, which will help me personally a little bit more. Don't really feel the need to add any more skill points at this stage. We're certainly flying to this point in our career, and with a little bit of training, we'll be back in the starting lineup. We're up to 9th in the table now, and if we can beat Morecambe as well, we might be pushing on the playoff door. Apparently, I'm now the top goal scorer in League One. A couple of other players must have had a little bit of a dry spell. And with my recent splurge of late, we managed to go from 3rd in the list to top of the list. Last time I checked, I was 3rd in the top goal scorer charts and top of the assist charts. Now, we must be top of both, or at least top of the goal scorers. Might have dropped off the assist one. I think I was a little way away. The dribble success is certainly an easily achieved one, so we'll go for that again. We are away against Morecambe now, but God, Adam May's not started it off very well. They are bottom of the table, and certainly to a man in every position, not at our level. We've got Rebecca Walsh as referee today. We are going to take that shot, are we? Okay, something from the training ground maybe. Zeno needs to make his mind up sooner rather than later. Oh, he has made his mind up. He's played me in. Okay. Oh, that hit an arm, did it? It did. Oh, what a position for a free kick this is. Right. Come on then, Ches. Get this right now. And you might stand the chance of scoring a really good goal. 2 and a bit bars of power. Please go in. Unbelievable. Slams against the crossbar. And bounces all the way back outside the box over me. Hit it really flush. Oh, no, it wasn't. It still landed inside the box. It got the flick on that was over me. But so very nearly. Did the wall jump? They didn't. So I probably could have put a little bit less power on that. And didn't quite need to hit it quite so high. But, oh, man, I'm so desperate to score a free kick. I really want to score some free kicks in this save. But so far, it's 0-0. And the woodwork is the only deciding factor in that at the moment. O'Neill. Oh, nice idea to try and feed that through to me, but it hasn't quite come off. Taylor into Nahua again. Taylor's got Cole Stockton in front of him, one of the league's top goal scorers, one of the best in the league, genuinely, despite Morecambe's lowly position so far this season. He got 23 goals in League One last year, in real life, and certainly is a top talent, regardless of the lack of quality in the rest of his team's squad. I'm trying to be the best in the league this season though, but clearly I need a little bit more curve stat because a couple of my finesse shots so far have been dead arrow straight, unfortunately. And I've got Adam May with me here, but they've closed us quickly. Digby and Adam May linking up nicely. That's a great ball. Take it in my stride here. I've got that first touch trait on now. Nice turn. I'll just lay this in front of Adam May, who unfortunately has decided to lay that further on towards Harvey Nibbs. Very, very poorly indeed. That was a good breakaway, that, and Adam had the opportunity to shoot or maybe play me back in again. And now we're going the other way, and I feel like we've been looking over our shoulder at Morecambe attacking too much in this game so far. I'm only on a 6.5, but I've not really had the chance to up that at all. Corner to come in from the far side. That's not as far as me. Nibsy's up, but it's only back out as far as Nahua again. And here's Weir into a teammate, but we've won it back, and we'll spray that out wide there. No praise from the manager at all for getting stuck in defensively, but never mind. I'm not going to moan too much. It's Harrison Dunk. I'm on the shoulder of the defender. Go again. Come on, lads. Brophy's on the overlap as well, or should be. Dunk back to me again. Right, do I go for goal? No, I'm going to lay this back here to Adam May. Oh, nice. Come on then, bend that. Bottom corner. There you go. That's what we've been waiting for. That one clear-cut opportunity. Still not necessarily bent. I did use the finesse shot button, but it's found the bottom corner, and the top goal scorer in the league bags again. I'm trying to be the best in the league, and so far, I think we're just about managing to pull that off, but that genuinely didn't really have much bend on it either, did it? I think I need to up my curve stat, but I'll give that a go, perhaps, with some of the skill points we've got left available to us. Nibsy's off and Shiloh Tracy off the bench, and it's taken an hour, but we do finally have the lead. Nahua back to Weir. Now wide to Nahua again, and Weir again. That's a nice ball, but it's just overplayed. Timmy nearly fumbled that, it looked like. Cole Stockton certainly got interested for a moment there, but we only have a 1-goal lead to lean on at the minute, so we can't afford any mistakes at the back. Can't afford any mistakes anyway. You can see by the minimap their back five is very solid at the moment, and they're holding the line very well. Brophy is trying to work something here. Digby will find me. I've got Adam May with me. We'll look for him. We found him well. He's wound up for the shot, but no second goal to come yet. 3-3 between Accrington and Derby at the moment, but the only 3 here is going to be the points added to our tally, provided we can see this through from here. We have built a couple of good moves in this second half, but only the 1 goal to show for all of our positive play. Morecambe have had less opportunity to attack, but I don't really think that was a foul. Liam O'Neill going off and a change in our midfield. Can't quite see who it was that was coming on there, actually. They're going to go for goal from this free kick. Oh, it was Meyer, the left back. So over the bar from Cole Stockton. Worth a go from that position with the free kick. I certainly would have loved to have had a go from that sort of range myself as well. Still trying to find my range with my free kicks, obviously, as you saw earlier on, smacking it off the bar. But I like that I am the go-to free kick taker for the team, because that means I will get plenty of opportunities throughout the course of my career here. I'm going to try and tuck narrow so that the defender does the same, and then we'll look for Shiloh Tracy around the corner. And if he could keep himself onside while I'm doing that, that'd be lovely. Thank you, Shiloh. 2 minutes to go. 1-0 Cambridge United, and we should see this through, although it's not been as straightforward a game as I hoped it would be. When we saw the fixture list, that might have bounced up and hit me on the arm. It didn't. Shiloh played in. We could maybe add a second here. If he could get it to me. Adam May could too. There's a number of us in the middle. I'll help that on its way. Have fired it wide. Not the best of efforts. Trying to just sweep it into that bottom corner, and I've not done it well enough. I've had 5 shots throughout the course of the game, so we certainly could have scored more than just the 1 goal. But as it stands, and hopefully as it will end, the 1 goal will be enough. Hunter to Stockton. It might not be. He's in the box here, Cole. He's turned well. Zeno's in the way. That will be game. Ta very much. Back-to-back victories. 2 in a row. And we were the ones to make the breakthrough to get the goal as well. We want to be the best in the league. We want to be the top goal scorer. We're in a bit of a fight with a number of other players to get that accolade. But so far, everything's going according to plan. Personally, we just need to wonder whether perhaps the side could be a little bit better with our league position. But those back-to-back wins put us just 3 points outside the playoffs now. We've rocketed up to 8th place. We're still only 3 points off 14th. Equally 3 points off the playoffs. But moving upwards and headed in the right direction. We'll have a look at the player stats. There we go. So I am now the league's top goal scorer. I went joint level then with Clark Harris and Malik Wilkes when we scored that 10th goal in the first game today. But scoring that 11th to give us the victory over Morecambe has put us clear of anybody else. And, oh, actually, Adam May is now the assist leader for the team with 8. I've only 7. But at least it's a teammate that's knocked me off top spot. I don't mind that. I'm not sure who else has scored many goals for us. Adam May is certainly up there, I would have thought. I did have an activity there for me to do as well, so we'll have a look at that in a moment. On the stats sheet, I have 17 goals. Adam May has 10, to be fair. Joey Ironside's got 4, 3 and 12 in the league. Sam Smith with 3 as well. 3 and 8, actually, in the league, which is a decent showing, considering he's only really playing off the bench. It is obviously mainly just myself and Adam May, but it is nice to have a teammate actually score some goals as well and not have to solely carry the entire team myself. Let's have a quick look at what that activity is there. Poor performance. Poor manager. Oh, no. Poor manager performance. The manager's under pressure. I don't know why. We just won back-to-back games. So I can either say that the squad still believes what the coach is trying to do, fix up a meeting with the boss to say you're happy to do extra training to help turn results around, or suggest that the team are trying hard but don't understand the manager's tactics. I'm not going to give gossip. I mean, I think we still totally believe in Bonner. Absolutely. We just won back-to-back games. We're 5 or 6 unbeaten in the league now. Yes, there were some draws in a row, but unbeaten nonetheless. And I'm going to have to pay £22 to buy someone's book, but I'm going to find out how a wealthy entrepreneur made their fortune. Now, I believe, have enough money now to actually buy the next. I can either, for the same price, sponsor coach travel or spend $8.5 grand on a high-end hybrid mattress. $8.5 grand on a mattress! Go on then. Let's be flamboyant as a footballer and splash the cash. $8.5 grand on a brand new mat. I tell you what, I better sleep well. $8.5 grand on a mattress. This is outrageous. I've only got 500 quid left in the bank. In the next episode tomorrow, we will crack on continually as we face Exeter City at home and Burton away, both of which certainly winnable games. Exeter were up and around us, weren't they? Exeter in 10th, so an important game actually. Burton, I imagine, are slightly further down the table. They are in 17th. But Exeter's going to be a tough game. But I have faith, and the form that we're in at the minute, I have to say that faith is probably well-founded. That will do for today. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a like if you've enjoyed, of course, as ever, and subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any more. There'll, of course, be another Arsenal video and my player video for you tomorrow as well. I'll see you then.